Good morning, basketball fans, and welcome to Woodlawn Grade School, where today it's girls junior high basketball action. A great matchup between the Woodlawn Lady Warriors, coming in with a record of 21-3, against the New Horizon Crusaders, coming in with a record of 20-2. I'm Randy Olson courtside, along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official, and a lot of you in Woodlawn also know Ron out here because he's here almost every day teaching kids too, right?
Yeah.
You're probably looking forward to this, aren't you?
I am looking forward to this. I know the girls are looking forward to this. This is a game that we were planning on doing about how long ago was that?
Over a month ago, I believe.
Over a month ago. It was a big matchup at that time, and it's an even bigger matchup today. We didn't get to play that game because Coach Bass was in a car accident, but fortunately he's doing better, and he's back. He's coaching here today, and these two teams come in with a combined record of 41-5.
That's pretty tough to beat.
Yeah.
Pretty tough to beat. Woodlawn is a Class M team, and New Horizon is Class S team, so they will not be battling each other in postseason play, but it's a great tune-up for the regional to play this game today.
Absolutely, yeah. Both teams expressed an interest in playing this game when it got canceled, and they made it happen here today.
Yeah. Again, the Woodlawn Lady Warriors and Coach John Burkett, 21-3 on the season. Their three losses were to Bluford, Fairfield, and Salem. They've avenged that earlier season loss to Bluford. Fairfield and Salem are both Class L teams that they lost to. So that is their only loss. They defeated Bluford last night to increase that record to 21-3. The New Horizon Crusaders and Coach Greg Bass are 20-2. Their only two losses of the season were to Nashville Trinity St. John, and then also they lost to this Woodlawn team earlier in the season, 35-29. But gosh, that was 2 months ago, Ron.
Yeah.
That was all the way back in October. So
yeah, there's been a lot of basketball played since then, and I'd say both these teams are much better teams than they were at that time.
I would agree with that wholeheartedly. And so we expect to have a very spirited contest here today. If you are wondering where both teams will be going in their regionals, well, Woodlawn is part of the Breeze Class M regional, but actually that regional tournament is going to be played here in town at Woodlawn High School. So it'll be a nice big venue for the junior high girls regional. And I think that starts on January 10th, so that's just around the corner.
Yeah.
So Woodlawn will play in the regional here in Woodlawn at the high school, and probably the key team that they're going to have to face and beat in that will be Breeze, who's having a great year as well in that Class M bracket. The New Horizon Crusaders, on the other hand, they'll be going to Bartelso to play in the Class S regional. That'll start January 9th or 10th, right in there. And Bartelso will probably be the team that Coach Bass and his Lady Crusaders will have to beat to advance down to Rend Lake College and the state tournament this year. So there's a good chance that one or both of these teams could be down there at Rend Lake here real soon, Ron.
Yeah, that's true.
And if so, we will look forward to hopefully providing some coverage down there later on as well.
Riley Hockett coming up here and stealing my Kleenex.
Uh-oh. And you didn't have too many Kleenex. That's a problem. That's a problem because you were scouring around looking for Kleenex boxes before we started. You're still not quite over that that cold you got.
Yeah, I apologize if I sound a little too much like Willie Nelson this morning. Got that nasal thing going on.
A little nasally, yeah.
Yeah. Feel right, though.
That's good. That's good. Well, this is the breakfast matinee special this morning here.
This is brunch basketball.
Brunch basketball. I love it. Yeah, brunch basketball. So cozy up with your morning coffee and enjoy the action with us here on AreaSports.net. Later on tonight, we'll bring you a boys high school game from Wayne City. It'll be the championship game of the annual Conrad Island Holiday Tournament. And, man, that's going to be a great matchup as we are going to see the Weber Trojans again. And they'll take on the Sisney Runnin' Lions, and that'll be tonight's championship game over at Wayne City. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, they normally play each other at least once in the regular season. Have they played yet this year?
I don't think they've played yet this year.
I don't think so either.
No.
So that's going to add to that matchup too.
Yeah, they're both in the Midland Trail Conference, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They have not played yet this year, so that's good.
So that'll be the championship game tonight. It's scheduled to tip at 7, but I have a feeling it'll be running behind because of all the other trophy games before that today. So you can check with us on our website around 7 o'clock, but it might be later than that before it actually gets going. But Ron and I will be over there tonight to bring you that boys high school championship game. And we're going to raid the hospitality room prior to that, right?
We are, Randy. We are.
Yeah. You always set a good example for me in the hospitality room. So,
when I was officiating, we would always rate the hospitality rooms at those tournaments.
You're the only guy I know though that goes and eats the sweets before the main stuff. What is that?
Well, I got to make sure, if I get carried away eating and don't leave room for the sweets, I want to make sure
you always make sure you get them in first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woodlawn's on the floor warming up. New Horizon is still in the locker room discussing strategy here before the game.
We got 2 veteran coaches on this game as well.
Sure do. We'll come back and talk about that. Hold that thought, okay? We'll come back and talk about that in just a moment. We want to let you meet a couple of our sponsors making this possible today, and we'll be right back with more from Woodlawn in just a moment.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem. And save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first served, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. Your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned. Cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Back here at Woodlawn Grade School, Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. Ron, you were alluding to the fact that we have 2 veteran coaches in this game today. They're right on the screen in front of us right now. I'll talk about both of them.
Well, I just, Coach Bass, it's good to see him here, after that accident. And Coach Bass is a Salem Wildcat, played for the Salem Wildcats 93 through 97. And then he's been coaching a long time. I know he's coached some high school basketball. He had a stop at Sparta, he told us, in 2007 through 2009. Mm-hmm. And he's been around the game his entire life. And he's got, as my understanding, he's got a daughter plays on this team, one of their better players. And for those that don't know, New Horizon School is located in Centralia on Route 51 as you head into town there from Ashley.
Yeah, not too far from Country Bob's.
Yeah. You want to take Coach Burkett? Tell us what you know about it, Coach.
Coach Burkett's been around a long time. He coached for a while at Irvington, was also at Ashley, and then spent 8 years at Rome and had tremendous success in the Rome program with the boys. He won state tournament trophies 5 of the 8 years he was there.
Yeah.
So a good resume for John Burkett. Of course, his brother Jeff coaches the boys team here at Woodlawn. And again, Woodlawn comes in with a record of 21-3 and New Horizon at 20-2. And we're going to honor America here with the playing of our national anthem as they lower the flag here in the gymnasium. So we'll pause for that. All right, our national anthem here at Woodlawn Grade School as we get set to meet the starting lineups for both teams. You see our Carter Turf and Tractor scoreboard coming up on the screen for you as well, so we keep track of the action. And obviously the Lady Crusaders of New Horizon will be the visitors on the scoreboard this afternoon wearing the travel red. Again, coached by veteran coach Greg Bass, and good to see him back healthy again after that unfortunate car accident that he had. Number 4 will be Tilly Castleman. Grayson McDaniel wears number 3 for the Lady Crusaders. Number 24 is Liv Torrance. She had 8 points against Woodlawn the first time they played back in October. Addison Wengler had 2 points against Woodlawn the first time. She wears 25. And their leading scorer is Annalyn Bass. She's the biggest girl you're going to see on the floor today. She wears number 33. She is Coach Bass's daughter, and she had 16 points against Woodlawn the first time they played. The score of that game, by the way, was 35-29. It was a 6-point game, but that was 2 months ago. I was back in October, and as Ron said, a lot of basketball has been played since then, so both these teams are a lot better. Cameron Roth, number 3, the first starter to be introduced for the Woodlawn Lady Warriors. Number 2 is Hanley Lamakia. She had 6 points against New Horizon the first time they played. Roth had 2. Riley Hockett led Woodlawn with 19 points the first time they played. She wears number 30. Number 34 is Tierney Henson. She wears 34, as I said. She had 3 points the first time they played. And Lexi, is it Shadoan? Shadoan.
She is the only 7th grader, Randy, in that starting lineup.
Okay, and she had 4 points the first time that they met. These coaches, I should say, are very good friends. And, that's what makes this game a good one because it's good competition, obviously. You could call it a rivalry, although, they've not played each other that much. But this year, their second meeting, and this game is this game is good for both coaches and both teams because, like I said, it's going to be a good tune-up for the regional.
You figured Annalyn Bass would be maybe the tallest player on the team. Her dad is 6'6".
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And Bass will be jumping center against,
Shadoan.
Shadoan, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is a 7th grader. The other 4 starters for Woodlawn are 8th graders.
And the tip is going to be, it was won by New Horizon, but Woodlawn came away with it. As in the front court they come to Henson. Now down to Hockett. Hockett, as I said, was the leading scorer for Woodlawn the first time they played. They go inside to Shadoan, and she is fouled, and that's going to be on Bass. So that's an early foul on Annalyn Bass, and that could certainly play a role in this game. This New Horizons bench isn't super deep, particularly with girls that size.
Yeah, that's a quick foul. First 16 seconds of the game.
And the free throw is good.
I'm impressed with the crowd here, Randy.
Mm-hmm. Shadoan gets them both.
There's a lot of people come out for this game on a Saturday morning.
In the rain.
Yeah.
In the rain, no doubt. Yeah. All right, Lady Crusaders have it in the front court. They'll work it right side to Wengler. Across over here to McDaniel. It gets down to Bass, and inside they feed it to Torrance, and she is fouled. Liv Torrance going to go to the line. As that foul was called on, 33, not 32. He said 32, but it was 33. Yeah, Shadoan on the foul. Free throw's good. Yeah, both coaches told us before the game it was a real back-and-forth battle the first time they played, and the lead was never more than 5 points. And Coach Burkett said, the first team to get a 5-point lead is probably going to win, and that's exactly what happened.
Well, both teams starting out 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
That's some good free throw shooting. Hockett across the line for Woodlawn. Over to Henson. Now they'll swing it over to Lamakia. Inside it goes. There's a double team. They try to get it across the lane to Shadoan. Back out it comes to Hockett. Riley Hockett will put up a shot from the corner. It's short, but offensive rebound underneath there. A tie-up, and the jump ball possession arrow is going to give it to New Horizon. Again, those of you unfamiliar with where New Horizon School's at, it's right on the southern skirts of Centralia by Country Bob's there. What is that, Route 150, or Route 51, I think.
Between Country Bob's and Green Hills Country Club on Route 51.
Yeah, or Greenview Country Club.
I'm sorry, yeah.
But that is
Green Hills.
That is Route 51, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Route 51.
Wide open underneath is McDaniel, but they don't see her, and we got a whistle on a foul. And that's going to go on Cameron. Nope, I'm sorry. It's on Grace McDaniel.
Grayson McDaniel
with the foul. 2 team fouls now on New Horizon as Hockett has it in front court. Picks up her dribble, comes over to Lamacchia. Lamacchia will drive. She'll put up a shot. Too strong. Rebound stuck back up and in by Henson. Henson took that away from one of the Crusaders and put it back in, and Woodlawn leads at 4-2.
First field goal of the game.
Cross-court pass intended for McDaniels, knocked out of bounds by Woodlawn. It'll be New Horizon ball.
Coach Bass told us earlier that his daughter, Annalyn Bass, and Riley Hockett of Woodlawn play basketball together.
A travel team.
Yep.
From the baseline, the shot is short by Torrance. Here's a rebound by Woodlawn. They want to push it to the other end. Hockett has it, goes in the corner to Lamacchia. Her shot is short. Rebound taken out of there by Liv Torrance. And they're going to call her for double dribbling. So it'll be out of bounds to Woodlawn down on the baseline. Henson's going to trigger it in. Comes way out to Lamacchia. She'll put up a shot from 16 feet. No. Rebound by Bass for New Horizon.
Going coast to coast.
She is, but it's too strong on the layup. The follow, though, is up and in by Wengler. And Wengler ties it up here. 4 apiece. 4:48 to play in the opening quarter. Hockett back across the line for Woodlawn. Over it comes to Henson. Back to Hockett. Hockett's guarded out there by Castleman. Hockett squares up for a shot. Drains it. Nothing but net. It's a three-pointer.
She may be the best shooter in the school, Randy. I've said that before, but you got to have a hand in her face.
New Horizon back in the front court. They'll come out to the top. There's a shot that's off the mark, no good by Castleman. The follow, though, is back up and in. Who got that?
25, Wengler.
Wengler with the stick back. She's done that twice now.
Yeah.
7-6. Hockett back across for Woodlawn. To Lamacchia. Over to Hockett. She'll fire away. Short. Rebound this time by Torrance. And here come the Lady Crusaders.
There's some size out there for junior
there
high
is.
girls basketball.
You're absolutely right. That one's a slap, but it's touched by Woodlawn, so she can go across the line and get it. Castleman over to McDaniel. Down on the baseline to Bass, and there's going to be a foul on the floor before the shot.
Shadone.
Again, we mentioned that Bass had 16 for New Horizon the first time they played, but she has yet to get going this morning.
Lexi's got 2 fouls already.
There's a lob into Bass, and there she goes. There's the bucket, right on cue. As soon as I said something, she scored. 8-7. New Horizon with the lead. A little bit of a seesaw battle here. Kind of what you expect. Inside it comes to Shadone. Her shot's off, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Woodlawn. It's going to be New Horizon basketball. Again, if you just joined us, Woodlawn's a Class M team, and New Horizon Class S, so they will not meet in postseason. So this will be the second and only other meeting between these two good teams this year. Two of the better records in Southern Illinois. Inside it goes to Bass. She misses the shot, and it's wrestled away in there by Shadone.
Yeah, they're leaving Shadone in there with 2 fouls.
Hockett over to Lamacchia. Thinks about a shot. Now it comes back to her, and she will fire away. Top of the key, no. Ball's chased down the corner by Bass, and she throws it off. Roth, and it'll be New Horizon ball. Good heads-up play there by Bass. I imagine her dad's talked to her about that. Yeah, I remember Coach Bass being on the staff at Salem for quite a while.
Yeah,
he
he
was up
was.
there with John Bowles.
Yep.
Yep. Here's a pass in the quarter to Torrance. They try to go into Bass. It's knocked away and stolen by Woodlawn. Hockett has it. Up to Lamacchia. She'll let it fly. Too strong. Battle for the rebound. Ball's loose. got a scrum on the court and jump ball called, and possession arrow will leave it to Woodlawn. You know, to talk about the friendship between these coaches, you get the same way with even some of the girls out there too. You know, I was it's a foul, and it's going to send Hockett to the line. I was struck by the fact that a couple of the Woodlawn girls came over to Coach Bass when he arrived to, you know, say hi to him and stuff. And
right, they made a video when
give him a high five, which was pretty cool.
They made a video the day after his accident.
Yep.
Wishing him good luck.
Hockett ties the game with a free throw. She'll get another one. 2:17 to play here in the opening quarter. Second one, no. But there's an offensive rebound and stuck back in by Shadoan. Shadoan with a big offensive rebound and stick back, and Woodlawn goes back up by 2.
There's a good reason to leave her in there with 2 fouls.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's got some good size in there for Woodlawn, no question.
She is a 7th grader.
McDaniel down into the corner, goes to Torrance, and there's a steal. Taken away by Hockett. Hockett on her horse all the way down, has it blocked, and that's traveling violation. Checking in the game for New Horizon, number 35, is Quinn Taburnt. That's how you pronounce that last name.
Taburnt?
Taburnt, yeah.
Okay.
Talked to Coach about that. Looks like it could be Tyburnt, but no, it's Taburnt. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. New Horizon with it. Left side to McDaniel. McDaniel to Bass. Back out to the top. Shot is up. No. Rebound by McDaniel. Up by Bass. Too strong. Tipped around again, and Woodlawn comes away with it this time as Hinson gets it. Ahead to Hockett. Hockett leaves it for Lamacchia. She can't shoot. Comes over to Hockett. She'll fire away. Left corner pocket. Short. There's an offensive rebound again, though. As getting inside rebounding position was Tierney Hinson, and she gets fouled on the back, and Hinson will go to the line. And we got a timeout called by New Horizon. Coach Bass wants to talk things over. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter, and we'll be back with more from Woodlawn Grade School here in just a moment on AreaSports.net.
Kelly Electric in McLeansboro is a name you can trust for all of your heating and cooling needs, whether it be for your home or your business or your farm. Andy Kelly at Kelly Electric has many years of experience and carries many of the top brands to meet your heating and cooling needs. Whether it's a new furnace you need, a central air conditioning system, or one of the new high-efficiency mini-split systems, Andy Kelly at Kelly Electric can handle the job. Call him at 643-2752. Kelly Electric in McLeansboro.
Back to live action here at Woodlawn Grade School. The Lady Warriors will be at the line in the person of Tierney Hinson. And it's short. Spent a lot of time in this gym last 3 days. Was here on Thursday for rehearsal for the Christmas program. Then we had the Christmas program yesterday that we streamed here on the website. That was a lot of fun with the kids. And the appearance by Santa and Mrs. Claus. And then here today for the game. Missed both of them, but Woodlawn gets the rebound.
Shadoan has taken a seat on the bench, Randy. Doesn't want to pick up that 3rd foul here.
Lamacchia for 3. No. There's a rebound by Libby Williams, who's in the game now. Here's a drive baseline, and that's off the mark. No good. Follow is no good, but we're going to have a foul called. And that is going to be the 2nd foul on Bass.
Yeah, she's got 2.
Mm-hmm. So that is going to send Hinson back to the line for Woodlawn. Coach Bass telling his girls to box out. You got to love that big booming voice in a gym this small, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one by Hinson is no good. There is a rebound by Bass, and New Horizon
I think everybody knows what he's looking for.
Yeah, I think so.
Out of his team right now.
Bass has it. She's double teamed, so gets rid of to Wengler. Inside, they try to go to McDaniel, and a foul's going to be called. Woodlawn doing a good job collapsing around Bass when she does get the ball. It'll be Wengler tossing it in. Comes in, then a shot is up and in by Torrance. Good out-of-bounds play there executed by New Horizon. We're tied at 10. 39 seconds left in the quarter. Lamacchia gives it off to Hockett. Skip it over to Libby Williams. Back to Lamacchia, to Hockett again. New Horizon staying in his own. Over to Williams again. Lamacchia down to 19 seconds. To Hockett, she'll shoot off the dribble. No, but there's an offensive rebound by Henson. And another foul is going to be called on New Horizon. And that's going to be on Torrance. So the fouls are mounting here for New Horizon.
Tierney needs to find a range here from the line.
Henson will get 2.
There we go.
She listened to you.
Yeah.
Woodlawn goes back in the lead.
She's a good shooter. Maybe she just need to get that first one down.
That one's too strong, and there's a rebound by Torrance for New Horizon. She'll bring it up. They go inside to Bass. She turns and makes a shot, and she's fouled. Nice turnaround move there by Annalyn Bass, and she got hammered, and she'll go to the line for the and one. And that puts New Horizon back up by 1, 12-11. 6 seconds left here in the quarter. Bass
chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Mm-hmm. Nope, missed it. Ball is saved. 3 seconds left. It's loose, and the horn sounds, and that's going to be end of the first quarter play. Good hustle there by both teams on that play. After 1, it's New Horizon 12 and Woodlawn 11. We'll be back with second quarter action just a moment here live from Woodlawn Grade School.
It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at wainwrightpropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. De-shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a de-shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Back here at Woodlawn Grade School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Your thoughts on that first quarter of play, Ron?
Very evenly played first quarter, Randy. These teams seem to know each other pretty well. And just a back-and-forth first quarter. Woodlawn's going to have to find a range from the free throw line. There were 4 out of 10 in that first quarter.
Pass comes inside to Torrance, and she misses it, but gets fouled.
May have just picked up her third foul.
Yeah, that is Shadowan's third personal. As at the line will be Liv Torrance.
Here we go. She's going to have some bench time.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to miss her height in there.
Libby Williams getting ready to check back in for Woodlawn, and here she comes. Yeah, she's been working hard on the boards in there this morning.
Yeah. New Horizon team's got a lot of height.
Mm-hmm. Second one's too strong. Rebound that time by Hockett for Woodlawn. And she'll bring it up against Castleman. Gets it in the corner, comes back out to Lamacchia. She'll let it fly top of the key. No, there's a rebound by Bass. New Horizon's got it. Bass going to bring it up herself. Gets it in the corner. Now they lob it back into Bass. She'll turn around, put it up. No, follows her shot, though. Goes back up, missed it again. Back up a third time, and good. And that was Torrance with the stick back.
Yeah. You know, Hanley's getting some open looks down here, and that's a result of their concentration on Riley Hockett.
Hockett has the ball right now for Woodlawn. Goes around the screen, puts up the shot from behind the arc. Nothing but net. We are tied at 14. As Riley Hockett.
Yeah, nice pick there to get her open.
Hits the trifecta, yes. Over to Torrance.
More times than not, she'll knock that shot down.
There's a shot. That's Gets a nice friendly bounce for Castleman.
Her first point.
And that's a 3 ball. Ball just kind of died on the back of the rim and trickled in. 5:39 left here in the first half. Lamacchia over to Hockett. She'll let it fly. Yes.
She's feeling it.
She's hitting it on both sides now.
Yep.
Hit it from the right, hit it from the left. Tied up again at 17.
I see that in PE every day.
You ever try to challenge her in a game of
I
horse?
don't want to play her in horse.
Okay, all
No.
right. Torrance gets fouled. She'll go to the line.
4th and 5th graders. That's it. I don't go above that.
You don't go above that. Okay. Well, you realize there's some 4th and 5th graders probably watching right now. They're going to want to challenge you at horse now, as Torrance is good on the free throw.
I think I'm undefeated 4th and 5th graders. I don't want to risk that by.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to go above your
No.
your pay grade there.
Yeah.
All right. 1 of 2 free throw line. New Horizon with the 1-point lead. Woodlawn back in the front court. Williams swings it to Hockett, who swings it to Lamacchia. Back to Williams, over to Hockett. Looking over that zone. They'll put up another shot. It's no good. Bass with the rebound. She'll clear it out to Castleman. Castleman almost has it taken away behind her, but it's knocked out of bounds by Hockett. It'll stay with New Horizon. Comes into Torrance. Now to McDaniel. Out to the elbow. The shot by Wengler's no good. The follow by Torrance is no good. And the ball is loose. Now it's put up. And come out of there with the rebound is Woodlawn. Hockett
Getting a lot of second shots. Woodlawn's missing Shadone on the boards already.
Yeah. Here's Williams. Back out to Hockett. Or Lamacchia. Down inside it goes to Roth. Back out to Hockett for 3. No. Rebound by Wengler for New Horizon. Seesaw battle here this morning between these two really good girls junior high teams. Two of the better records you're going to see in all of Southern Illinois. As that
nice move.
Drive to the basket by Liv Torrance results in a bucket. New Horizon has a 3-point lead.
She's almost in double figures. Torrance has got 9.
Hockett back across over to Lamacchia. Swings it to Williams. New Horizon stays in that zone. Lamacchia. Oh, that's a bad pass taken away. Castleman read it. Stepped in the passing lane. Gets it down to Torrance and saves it from going out of bounds. Right in the hands of Bass. 5-point lead by New Horizon. It's their biggest lead of the game.
There's a lot of length out there for New Horizon, and Woodlawn's finding the passing lanes hard to come by.
Inside to Roth. That's taken away. Stolen by Castleman. Castleman all the way down. Missed the bunny. Rebound by Hockett. Hockett will bring it up. Castleman had an opportunity there, but just couldn't cash in on the layup. 3:05 left here in the first half. Woodlawn looking for points. They're down by 5 as Hockett over to Williams. Lamacchia again. Williams. Hockett again. She ball fakes, takes it in the lane, puts up the shot. No. Tipped around, grabbed out of there by McDaniel. And jump ball is called, and possession arrow leaves it with Woodlawn. So the Warriors get a break there. Hockett will trigger it in. Lobs it into Lamacchia. She'll put up the shot. No. There's an offensive rebound, though, and then Woodlawn gets it taken away from him. Bass has it. She'll take it all the way down. It's too strong, and she actually walked with the basketball on her way to the basket. So the turnover will give it back to Woodlawn.
Lady Warriors need a score.
Yeah, they've been stuck on 17 for a while.
Yeah.
2:29 left here in the half. Inside it goes to Henson, and her shot up against Bass gets deflected out of bounds. Bass was straight up.
Yeah,
so
when she holds her ground in there with her arms straight up, it's going to be tough shooting over
pretty
her.
hard, yeah. Hockett gets it in to Henson. Now to Williams, back to Hockett. She'll put up the shot. No. And the ball's loose. And it goes out of bounds and last touched by New Horizon. 2:09 left in the half. Hockett will trigger it into Lamacchia. Back to Hockett. She's cut off baseline, so she'll come back out to Lamacchia, and she walked with the basketball. Yep. Turnover will give it back to New Horizon. Again, when they played the first time, it was way back in October, so that's 2 months ago, and Woodlawn won that one by 6 points, 35-29. Here's a skip pass over to McDaniel. Inside the lane. Now back to McDaniel. Skip it over to Wengler. Inside it goes to Torrance. Her shot's no good. Rebound Woodlawn. Torrance had a good opportunity there, but just couldn't cash in.
Yeah, you know, it's only 5. It could be worse because Woodlawn has not scored in quite a while.
Mm-hmm. Hockett with the basketball.
But New Horizons only got 2 buckets during that time, so.
Williams is cut off. Hockett's got it. There's a double team. Comes back to Williams. She'll get it over to Lamacchia. She's got a good look and misses the shot. It's short. And ball's tied up, and they're going to call traveling. You had 2 white jerseys both holding on to the basketball.
Yeah.
Minute 15 left in the half.
They can both hang on to it, but if their feet are moving, then it's a travel.
Yeah. Spoken from longtime basketball official Ron Stannard, over 30 years wearing those black and white
A lot of people
stripes.
think that's automatic if 2 players have a hold of the basketball, but that's not traveling until they move their feet.
Got to be some steps involved. Here's a lob over to Wengler. Wengler skips it across to McDaniel. Now to Torrance. Inside to Bass, and she misses the bunny. She gets the rebound, though. Oh, missed again, and back up is Torrance, and she gets fouled.
Yeah, they really missed the height of Shadoan in there right now.
Yeah, no question about that, as Liv Torrance will go to the line again for New Horizon. Stops the clock with 51 seconds left here in the first half.
New Horizon getting multiple offensive rebounds and stickbacks.
Shot is up and in by Torrance. 6-point lead here by New Horizon. I think it was 17-16 Woodlawn at one point, so I think this is a 7-0 run by New Horizon. And 8-0 run. So they lead it by 7. 49 seconds left here in the half. Woodlawn looking for points.
Woodlawn's got 2 3-pointers from Riley Hockett in this quarter, and that's it.
Lamacchia's had some good looks, but just hasn't been able to cash in. Hockett with it again to Williams. Back to Lamacchia. She'll give it to Williams. Williams will let it fly. Yes,
right.
Banks it in. Libby Williams with a big 3, and that stops the bleeding for Woodlawn.
Open. Did they count that as a 3 or no?
They should have. No, it's on the board as a 2. Maybe your foot was on the line. All right, foot must have been on the line. It was very close to a 3, but foot was on the line. All right, so it's a 5-point game with 26 seconds left. We'll be
Vaughn Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughn Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500.
back here at Woodlawn High School, or Woodlawn Grade School, I should say. Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. We will have some high school basketball action for you tonight. It's the boys' championship game from the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament, as Weber Township Trojans will take on the Sisney Runnin' Lions. So that'll be coming your way tonight.
Big game at the high school here last night in Woodlawn.
Oh, yeah. Woodlawn-Waltonville.
Yeah.
That was won by Waltonville by about 11 or 12 points.
Yep. They
Ball's
remain
knocked out of bounds.
They're still undefeated.
They are 8-0, and they are one of the teams listed on our Teams to Watch page on our website, AreaSports.net. You might want to check that out. Here is the inbound. Right corner. It's buried by Castleman. Castleman with a big shot.
Flat-footed.
Puts New Horizon back up by 7. 9 seconds left. Can Woodlawn get a shot off here? Let's see. Williams over to Hockett. Hockett over to Lamacchia. Down to 2 seconds left. Somebody's got to pull the trigger. And that shot is no good by Hockett. Horn sounds, and that is the end of the first half. So after one half of basketball, both teams head into the locker room with New Horizon leading it by 7, 26-19. We'll come back and take the first half stats, talk more about this game and some other things going on this weekend, all coming up here on AreaSports.net.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
At the end of a hostel stay, families are often faced with difficult decisions about their loved ones needing skilled rehabilitation care. Regardless of where your loved one's hospital is, the Transitional Care Rehab Program at Hamilton Memorial Hospital can help. Our skilled rehab and nursing care can provide twice daily physical and occupational therapies, daily access to providers, and private bed and bathrooms, all right here close to your family's home. If you're faced with care decisions, ask your loved one's care planner about Hamilton Memorial Hospital Transitional Care Rehabilitation or call 643-5824.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
We are back here at Woodlawn Grade School, where you see the halftime score on our Carter Turf and Tractor scoreboard. New Horizon leading it over the Woodlawn Lady Warriors, 26-19. Randy Olson here, along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. And Ron, your thoughts on that first half play?
Well, New Horizon was able to stretch out the lead a little bit. They led by 1 at the end of the first quarter, and they're now leading by 7. And
fouls have definitely played a role in this game.
Yeah, I say this almost every time we get together, Randy, for a basketball game, but you got to make shots. And so far, Woodlawn has not made enough shots. They've had the shots, but they're not falling for them. Both teams only had 4 players reach the scoring column. First for the Woodlawn Lady Warriors, they were whistled for 7 fouls in that first half, but they went to the line 10 times and only made 4 out of 10 free throws. They're led in scoring by Riley Hockett. She's in double figures already with 10. Tierney Henson has 3. Lexi Shadowan has 4. And Libby Williams come off the bench and made a huge field goal at a time when they were in a scoring drought for 2. Total 19. For Coach Bass's New Horizon team, they were whistled for 6 fouls. They made, as a team, 5 out of 9 free throws. Like I said earlier, they also had 4 girls make the scoring column, and they're led in scoring by Liv Torrance, who has 11 points, followed by Annalyn Bass with 6. Tilly Castleman has 5, and Addison Wengler has 4 for a total of 26. Foul foul trouble. Lexi Shadoan for Woodlawn is on the bench with 3 fouls. I look for her to start the second half, but she's going to have to be very careful not to pick up number 4 because they really need her height in there to combat all the height that New Horizon has got out there on the floor.
Well, on the New Horizon side, Bass is been playing with 2 fouls too, so she also has to be a little careful.
She has 2 fouls, as does Grayson McDaniel.
Yeah. You mentioned that Torrance, I believe, had 11 points here at the half. Is that what you said? Okay. Yeah, that already exceeds what she did last time when these two teams played. She had 8 points the last time they played, so she's already exceeded that.
And she's getting to the line too, Randy. She's made 5 free throws in this first half.
Yeah, that's a big difference in this basketball game.
Yeah.
Again, New Horizon comes in with a 20-2 record, and their 2 losses were to Nashville, Trinity St. John, and to this Woodlawn team. They have not played Nashville TSJ again, but they're trying to avenge the Woodlawn loss, of course, today. Woodlawn, on the other hand, 21-3 coming into this battle, and those 3 losses were to Bluford, Fairfield, and Salem. Bluford, they've already played again and avenged that loss. They will not play Fairfield and Salem again. Those are Class L teams that they lost to. So Coach Burkett just trying to beef up his schedule this year and play better competition, and you can't blame him for that because that's how you get better.
Yeah, it's a good game for both these teams because I tell you what, with Christmas break coming up, there's probably not a lot of basketball games to be played before regional.
Right, and the regionals will start that week of January 9th or 10th, so they literally are just around the corner. So they don't have a whole lot of regular season games left before you get into the regional. So, yeah, this is a big one today for both teams to try to have a little tune-up before they get ready for the regionals. Again, Woodlawn is Class M, and New Horizon is Class S. New Horizon will go to the Bartelso Regional in Class S. Woodlawn and will actually be in what's called the Breeze Regional, but it's actually going to be played here in town at Woodlawn High School. So that'll be really interesting, Woodlawn having the regional here at Woodlawn High School. And you would anticipate there'd probably be a big crowd if it ends up being a championship game between Woodlawn and Breeze, and you can expect there would be a pretty big crowd for that.
Yeah.
No question, for the right to go to state. We're just a couple minutes away from the start of the second half. The players are starting to trickle back out on the floor right now. We'll step aside for just a moment, let you meet some more of our sponsors, and then we'll be back with more action here live Woodlawn in just a moment on AreaSports.net.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem and save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first serve, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
We're back here at Woodlawn Grade School. Again, second half action about to start here between New Horizon and Woodlawn. A lot of interesting boys high school games around the area last night. You can check our scoreboard, of course, here on our website at AreaSports.net, where we always keep track of not only boys and girls high school scores, but, of course, boys and girls junior high scores. Always a lengthy scoreboard posted each day and each night here on our website at AreaSports.net. Last night, the number 1 seeded team in the Cesar Holiday Tournament beat the number 1 seeded team in the El Dorado Holiday Tournament, Ron, as Goreville beat Carterville last night.
Yeah, that was an interesting matchup.
It was. And you and I will be doing a lot of action this year from both the Cesar Holiday Tournament and the Pinckneyville Holiday Tournament, which are both pretty loaded this year. You've got 5 of the 8 teams at that Cesar Tournament that have a winning record currently.
Those top 5 seeds, you got to think that any one of those 5's got a chance to win the whole thing.
Redbud, another winner last night. And then at the Pinckneyville tournament, 8 of the 16 teams have a winning record, and 3 more are sitting at 500 right now. So the competition at Pinckneyville is going to be really intense this year, and so we're looking forward to covering games at both those holiday tournaments coming up just after Christmas here on AreaSports.net, so be sure to join us for that. All right, horn has sounded. We are ready for third quarter action.
Yeah, Shadoan's going to start the second half. 3 personal fouls.
Teams change ends, and New Horizon will actually have the ball first to start the second half of play. And we're underway as Castleman has it. To Bass. Back to Castleman. She lobs it in the corner to Bass. They'll skip it across now to Wengler, and it's taken away by Woodlawn. Hockett has it. Over to Henson.
I think it's important that Woodlawn scores first here in the second half.
Yeah, they're down by 7. They need to get a good start here.
Yeah.
Here's Hockett down the lane. The little runner is short. And the rebound's taken away by Castleman for New Horizon. Lady Crusaders in the front court come to Bass. Bass will skip it all the way across McDaniel, but it sails out of bounds a little too high on that one.
There we go. There's 2 turnovers in a row. They got to cash in on that down here at the offensive end.
Riley Hockett will bring it across for Woodlawn. Over to Lamacchia. Now Henson. In the corner, Lamacchia again. Inside to Roth. Her shot is blocked. It's taken away by New Horizon. Torrance has it. She'll get up the court to McDaniel, who will skip it across to Wengler. And again, it's a bad pass. That's 3 turnovers.
3 turnovers in a row, but Woodlawn has yet to cash in.
Right.
Got to cash in.
Hockett brings it across to Henson. I would say Woodlawn hasn't been behind too often this year.
Probably not.
And that 3-pointer is good by Hockett.
That'll help.
That cuts it to 4. Hockett had 19 for Woodlawn the first time they played. Goes in the corner to Bass.
She's got 13 right now.
Bass goes inside to Wengler. That was almost taken away. Now it goes to Torrance, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Woodlawn. 5:17 to play here in the third quarter. A lot of basketball left in this one. Bass will trigger it in to Wengler.
The set play.
Back to Bass. Her shot's short. And the rebound taken out there by Woodlawn as Henson comes away with it. Here comes Hockett. Hockett out to Henson. Over to Lamacchia, who misses the runner. And the rebound by New Horizon. Down it comes to Wengler. Wengler inside the Torrance. Now McDaniel, and timeout is called. Timeout by Coach Bass. He wants to discuss things a little bit prior to the rest of this possession. We'll take timeout as well and be right back.
This broadcast is made possible by Barnard Soil Service, located in Wayne City, offering multiple services to the farming community, including crop input recommendations, custom application, field records, seed test plots, seed treatment, soil testing, and much more. Barnard Soil Service is located at 303 East Smith Street in Wayne City, and their phone number is 895-2116. Additional details available on the company website at barnards.com. Barnard Soil Service in Wayne City.
Hey, another feature you can check out on our website is team photos of both boys and high school area teams, boys and girls high school team photos. Got a team photo page for both on our website. You can check out at AreaSports.net.
You know, Rennie, another score caught my eye last night. High school boys, West Frankfort Redbirds beat Nashville Hornets. It's been a while since that happened.
Been a long time since that's happened, I would say. Yeah. That's a traveling violation by Torrance. Also, Massac County lost last night to Harrisburg. That would be considered an upset, and that's actually 4 straight losses by Massac County. They're kind of in a funk.
Really, I
right
didn't
now.
realize that.
Yeah, they're kind of in a funk right now. But they've played pretty good competition in those 4 games, too. Here's a little runner-up by Henson that's no good. Ball's chased down to the corner. Picked back up by Hawkins. She scores. She's got a nose for the basket.
Yeah, she got 15.
She chased that one down in the corner and took it to the glass. 2-point game now.
A 5-0 run to start the half. They're back in it.
Yeah, New Horizon has not scored yet in this half, and we're almost halfway through it, but there's Bass up with a shot. No, and then it goes out of bounds, and it's last touch by Bass. It'll be a Woodlawn ball. Hockett will bring it up. Hockett guarded by Castleman. In the corner, here's a long shot, no good by Henson. Rebound weak side out of there by Torrance. The Lady Crusaders have it. They get it ahead up to Wengler. Wengler misses the bunny. There's a rebound by Roth, but taken away by Castleman.
Yeah, she turned and gave that ball right to her.
Crusaders over to Wengler. Back out to Castleman. Castleman over to McDaniel.
Another turnover.
That is another turnover. Woodlawn has it. Hockett is, the ball is knocked out of bounds behind her. Woodlawn ball. 3:28 left here in the third quarter. Henson will trigger it in. They've got Shadoan post up in there. Don't get her the ball, though, and there's a shot short. And jump ball called. Possession arrow leaves it with Woodlawn. Henson will trigger it in for Woodlawn. Comes to Shadoan, and that's blocked. Henson gets it back. Back out to Lamacchia. Over to Hockett. Wants to shoot. And now loses it out of bounds. I think it kind of went off the leg of Castleman as she tried to make her move to the basket. But then she touched it last before it went out of bounds. Castleman will bring it up. New Horizon has not scored here in this third quarter.
Been shut out.
There's a lob. It hits the glass.
It's harder to score when you don't get an attempt because you turn the ball over.
Mm-hmm. Wengler will trigger it in for New Horizon. Comes inside to McDaniel. She'll put up the shot, and it's off the mark, no good. Bass battles for the rebound, but instead it's taken away by Woodlawn as Henson comes away with it.
A chance to tie or take the lead again.
Hockett across the line to Henson. Again, they got Shadoan posted up in there, but not getting her the ball. She was open. Hockett again. Allen's long shot, no good. Bass has a rebound. Long pass ahead to Wengler. Shot is no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and that's last touched by Woodlawn. It's going to be New Horizon ball. 2:10 to play here in the third quarter. They try to get it in the Bass, and it's taken away, and then their foul is going to be called.
There it is. 84-foot foul.
Yeah, foul's on Wengler. Still to be out of bounds, length of the floor to Woodlawn. That's the first foul call on either team here in the second half. Hockett across the line. To Henson, and now back to Hockett. Hockett wants to square up for the shot. She can't. Gets it to Lamacchia.
Travel.
She traveled in the corner. Turnover back to New Horizon. Again, they are looking for their first points of the second half. But they still lead it by 2. Wengler into Bass. Bass down underneath to Torrance. Shots missed, and it's tipped out of bounds by Woodlawn. It'll be Lady Crusaders ball. Wengler gets it in to Torrance, and she puts it in the hole.
There we go. First points of the third quarter.
4-point lead by New Horizon. Here's Hockett all the way to the glass. Rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound Bass for New Horizon. She'll bring it up herself. Bass dishes it in the corner to Wengler. Now Torrance with the rebound, and she's fouled. Big rebound by Torrance there.
Fouls on Hockett.
Liv Torrance at the line for the Lady Crusaders. Got it.
She's a good free throw shooter. He's 6 out of 8 right now from the line. Has 14 points.
Missed that one. Rebound taken out of there by Shadoan for Woodlawn. And then it goes out of bounds. It's a turnover. The pass was intended for Henson. Minute 11 left here in the third quarter. Castleman has it for New Horizon. To Bass. Down the corner. Shot is kissed off the window by McDaniel.
Her first points. And they got their 7-point lead back.
McDaniel was camped down to block there, and they got her the ball.
Woodlawn had it down to 2. Now they got their 7-point lead back.
Hockett with it. Goes down to Shadoan. Shadoan up against Torrance, and she scores. That cuts it back to a 5-point game. We got timeout by Woodlawn with 42 seconds left. 42 seconds left here in the third quarter, and we'll be back with more in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Woodlawn actually had a game here last night and played Blueford last night and won pretty handily to pick up their 21st win of the season.
That was a quick turnaround. Sure didn't look like you could play basketball in here yesterday afternoon, did it, Randy?
No.
That Christmas program going on?
Yeah, no, it did not. A lot of people in here and a lot of chairs, too. Castleman out front, guarded by Lamacchia. That's a 5-second count. Lamacchia with good defense there. Created the turnover, and Woodlawn will have the basketball. And Coach Bass going to call timeout now. So a little chess match going on here between the coaches. Again, they're good friends. 28 seconds left. We'll just keep it right here since it's a short 30-second timeout this time. Again, remind you, we got boys high school action tonight at Conrad Island Tournament. Weber Trojans going up against Sisney Running Lions. I've seen Weber a few more times than you have this year, Ron, and I got to tell you, they've improved a lot since they played Weber at that Christopher tournament.
Christopher tournament, yeah. That's the first week of the season.
Weber is really, really a strong 1A boys basketball team.
Yeah, and Sisney's a good team, and they were planning on being maybe even better. They lost the kid to transfer to Dietrich, but they're still a very good team.
Yeah, but there'll be a size advantage tonight in that one for Weber.
Yeah,
and their quickness that they have that they displayed in the recent wins over Hamilton County, and then another recent win. They you got to get back on defense in a hurry against Weber because they will take it and go.
I think they'll be the favorite in that game, and
yeah,
I believe their junior high team's pretty good this year as well.
They had a really good junior high team. Yeah. So, future looking pretty bright there for Weber. All right, back to live action as New Horizon will get the ball in to McDaniel. She'll put up the shot. No. And that's ball's taken away by Torrance. Tries to lob it into Bass. Bass misses the shot, and there's a rebound by Shadoan. 15 seconds left.
Yeah, Woodlawn needs to score here.
Hockett brings it across. Lady Warriors down 5. Hockett down the lane. She's going to be fouled before the shot. So the foul is on Castleman before the shot. It'll be out of bounds to Woodlawn with 6 seconds left. Hockett will trigger it in for the Lady Warriors. Comes into Shadoan. Around to Lamacchia. Back to Hockett. 2 seconds left. Hockett puts up the shot short. Horn sounds. That's the end of 3 quarters here at Woodlawn Grade School with New Horizon leading Woodlawn by 5. It's 31-26. We'll be back with the exciting fourth quarter in just a moment here on AreaSports.net.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact Lynn Braden in McLeansboro for an auto quote today.
Back here live at Woodlawn Grade School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Ron, your thoughts on that third quarter play?
Not much scoring in that quarter, Randy. Woodlawn won the quarter 7-5, but they're still down by 5. They cut that lead to 2, and then New Horizon got it back up to 7, and right now we're at 5. But there's a lot of length out there for two junior high girls teams, and not a lot of room to operate on this floor, and.
Well, you can understand why Woodlawn's 21-3 and why New Horizon's 20-2. I mean, that size is something that you said you don't see too often at the girls' junior high level. New Horizon has the ball first to start the fourth quarter, and there's a nice set play.
That's huge.
To Bass, and she scores. They've run that a few times before.
Because New Horizon started out that third quarter with 3 turnovers in a row, but here they start the fourth quarter strong with a basket by Annalyn Bass.
Here's Hockett with a basketball for Woodlawn.
Got their 7-point lead back.
Little jump shot along the baseline is good by Hockett. Cuts it back to a 5-point game. Castleman brings it across for the Lady Crusaders. They lob it to Bass. Bass down low to McDaniel. Taken away from her. Hockett steals it. Hockett trying to bring Woodlawn back from this one. To Lamacchia. They led off and on in the first quarter, but really have been behind since early in the second quarter. Henson.
Good entry pass.
Inside Shadoan, and there's a foul going to be called on Bass, I believe.
Yeah. She's got 3.
And that's going to send Shadoan to the line. Lexi was plagued with some foul trouble in that first half. Free throw is good. Or no good, I'm sorry, off the back iron. 5:55 left in this one as Bass checks back in. Got that one. 4-point game.
Lexi's 3 out of 4 from the line.
Now full court pressure defense applied here by Woodlawn. See how Castleman handles it. She gets it across the line against Lamacchia. Now lobs it to Bass. Bass to Torrance. Back to Bass. To Castleman. Shot is off the rim. The follow back up by Wengler's no good, but she got hit as she went up, and she'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
3 on Riley Hockett.
And that stops the clock with 5:33 to go on the ball game. Addison Wengler at the line. Too strong. Got it. Back to a 5-point game. Hockett gets it back across for Woodlawn. Out to Lamacchia. To Henson. Lamacchia again. Henson to Lamacchia. Now Hockett. Hockett traveled with it. She started to go up with a fadeaway and then thought better of it and drug the pivot foot, and it's a turnover.
Yeah, good defense there.
Mm-hmm. Castleman lobs it to Bass as New Horizon gets it across the line. Now inside to Torrance, and Torrance takes it inside, misses it, tipped around, and rebound grabbed this time by Shadoan. Shadoan to Hockett. Woodlawn needing points. They're down by 5. Inside Shadoan, posting up against Bass. That's tipped. And on the block, and then taken away, and then stolen back by Woodlawn. to Hockett. She'll fire the three. No. Rebound by Torrance.
That would have been a huge three.
That would have been. But it was a little too strong, and then we have got a turnover back to Woodlawn.
It looked good from our angle. That would have been huge.
4:28 left here in the ball game. They get it into Hockett. She'll let it fly short. Rebound Torrance for New Horizon. Liv has been big in this game for the Lady Crusaders. She really has been.
Yes.
She skips it across to Wengler. Back to Torrance. Out to Castleman. Back to Torrance. Bounce pass inside to Wengler. She puts it up and in, and that was a nice bounce pass by Torrance. 7-point advantage for New Horizon. 3:52 left. Time working against Woodlawn. They go inside. Shadowan is going to get fouled by Bass. That stops the clock and will send Shadowan to the line, and now Woodlawn will have a chance to score with the clock stopped.
He's got 4.
And what has Shadowan been at the line this afternoon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was listening to these guys. She's 3 out of 4 from the line.
Okay. That one trickles in.
4 for 5.
Libby Williams going to come back in the game for Woodlawn, replacing Henson. Shadowan with another one. Nothing but net. 5-point game. New Horizons got to take care of the basketball. Trying to preserve this lead. Castleman gives it to Bass. Bass playing with 4 fouls out there for New Horizons.
Yeah.
They say that's off New Horizon. Ball belongs to Woodlawn after it's knocked out. Hockett has it. Short. And rebound by Castleman, and that's a Woodlawn foul.
She's got 4 fouls now.
So it'll be Lady Crusaders ball length of the floor. 3:13 left.
Riley Hoggett with 4 fouls for the Lady Warriors, and Annalyn Bass with 4 fouls for New Horizon.
Right. Leading scorer for both teams in foul trouble. Castleman in the front court.
That high dribble, not a violation.
Inside, shot up and in by Torrance.
She's been the difference today.
She has been the difference on both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
She's rebounded well, and she's been able to score. Well above her average today. Hockett has it for Woodlawn. Puts up the 3. Off the back iron, but they get the rebound back out to Hockett. She'll let it fly again, and that's too strong. Now this time the follow is up and in by Lamacchia.
That's her first point.
And Lamacchia connects, and that cuts it back to 5 with 2:37 left. Still got a lot of basketball left to be played in this one. So we'll take another timeout and be right back on AreaSports.net.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things Country Financial stands for. They're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. They're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since you're already neighbors, get together and chat. Call your local Country Financial representative, Chad Mitstarfer in Norris City, at 378-3193 to talk about the things that are important to you and how he can help you protect them.
All right. You see it on our screen there, the Carter Turf and Tractor scoreboard. It's 38-33. New Horizon leading Woodlawn by 5. And really it just comes down to whether or not New Horizon can take care of the basketball. But they're probably going to have to make some more free throws before this one's over, no doubt.
Yeah. I believe so.
There are 2 team fouls on both teams, if you're wondering. With the new foul rule, you got to commit 5 team fouls before somebody goes to the line, unless it's a shooting foul situation. So both teams have fouls to give, is what I'm getting at, with 2:37 left. Full court pressure shown here by New Horizon as they get it into Torrance. She breaks it easily. Up to Castleman. Now out to Bass. Knocked around, almost stolen. And it is knocked off into Horizon. It's going to be Woodlawn basketball. Big turnover. See if Woodlawn can capitalize here. It's a 5-point game. Henson to Hockett. Hockett along the sideline, scores. She got around her defender. Found an opening and kissed it off the window. It's a 3-point game. Woodlawn has not led since early in the second quarter, I believe. Timeout on the court. 2:01 left in this one. 2:01 left in the game. We'll be with more in just a moment.
This broadcast is made possible by Wiggins Law Office in McLeansboro. They specialize in areas of law such as divorce, family law, mediation, as well as parenting time and parenting responsibility. If you're seeking to establish parenting time or parenting responsibility, otherwise known as custody, you need the guidance and experience of the Wiggins Law Firm. Custody cases are often difficult, complex, and hard to navigate alone. They can help guide you through the complicated legal process. Contact Wiggins Law, LLC in McLeansboro. They're on Jackson Street, and their number is 643-4488.
Back here at Woodlawn, well, Ron, this one may go down to the wire, looks like.
Yeah, I believe we thought it would, when the game started. And
been a good one.
I mean, Woodlawn just has not been able to get over the hump yet, but they're right there. They're one possession game.
We'll reset it for you. New Horizon led 12-11 after 1. They led by 7 points at the half, led by 5 after 3 quarters, and lead it by 3 right now. As Bass hands it off to Torrance, and she traveled with the basketball. Turnover gives it back to Woodlawn. This is a big possession right here.
Yeah, this is huge. We're under 2 minutes. Got a chance to tie.
The Warriors obviously going to be looking for Hockett. She's been the person, but instead they shoot a 3 by Henson. Henson surprises everybody with a 3, and that ties the game at 38-all. Now New Horizons got to look to score instead of trying to run out the clock as it's knocked away from behind as Torrance had it stripped. It'll be New Horizon ball out of bounds on the baseline as checking back in for Woodlawn will be Libby Williams. Hockett comes up a little gimpy. She's going to come try walk it off here. She's got to kind of gather herself here. Inside it comes to Bass, and it rattles home. Back to a 2-point lead for the Lady Crusaders. Minute 32 left. Woodlawn in the front court with Williams. Out to Henson. That was a big 3 by Henson a moment ago.
Huge 3.
Goes to Lamacchia. She'll fire it from the corner. It's off. No good. Roth with the rebound, and a jump ball's called, actually. And possession arrow is going to leave it with Woodlawn. Here comes Hockett back in the game. Williams will go back to the bench, and it'll be Woodlawn ball out of bounds. He comes into Hockett. Hockett drives, scores, ties the game. So she shook off the injury, comes in and scores and ties it up. 69 seconds left. They throw it deep.
It's going to be tough.
Might be too deep. Saved from going out of bounds. Who wants it? Ball is loose. And timeout is called by John Burkett as Hockett had possession of the ball there in the corner. And he gets the timeout with 54 seconds left. Woodlawn's going to have it in a tie ball game. Will you run it down to one shot here? Or what do you do, Ron?
I don't. There's too much time for that, Randy.
Yeah.
Too
Especially
much,
at the junior high level.
Yes, and too much chance of a turnover.
Yeah.
I think they're going to
Look for the first good shot.
Yeah, exactly. When they get the shot they want, they're going to take it.
And then try to crash the boards when they can. Yeah, I'd agree with you. What game it's been. 40-40 tie. It was a 5-point lead to start the quarter here by New Horizon. Again, Woodlawn has not led since very, very early in the second quarter.
Yeah, they finally got the thing tied up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
they have battled back here, and it's been a good run. Again, we have the go-to people for both teams out there playing with 4 personal fouls.
Right.
As you got Hockett playing with 4 fouls, and you got Bass playing with 4 fouls. So,
although Liv Torrance for New Horizon, she only has 1 foul, and she's been a load today.
She has really been something for New Horizon.
16 points.
Yeah. Woodlawn fans making some noise across from us here, as it'll be Woodlawn ball, length of the floor. 54 seconds left as it comes into Lamachia. Here we go. Game's on the line. Hockett is double teamed. Instead, they get it in the corner.
Oh.
Shot is missed by Henson. The foul back up.
No, just fouled out of the game.
By Shadoan is no good, but that foul on
24.
Foul was on Torrance instead, yeah.
For a second.
So Shadoan will be at the line.
Where she is 5 for 6.
In and out on that one. Williams will check back in the ball game. Going to give Hockett a break, and probably Coach Burkett going to talk to Hockett about something here. Again, she's got 4 fouls, so she's got to be concerned about the defensive side of things as the free throw is made, and that's Woodlawn's first lead in a long time. The press is on, and they get it in to Torrance. Almost stripped. Torrance gets it across the line now. Cut off in the corner. And it's tipped off the fingertips of Lamachia. And it's going to stay with Woodlawn, or with New Horizon, as checking back in is Hockett for Williams. It'll be New Horizon ball right in front of us. 33 seconds left on the clock. Wengler's going to lob it into Bass. And Bass has it taken away by Shadoan. Shadoan just out-hustled her to the ball.
Oh,
and that's going to be an over and back right there.
Yeah, they turned it over.
A Woodlawn turnover with 24 seconds left. 1-point Woodlawn lead as Crusaders looking for a bucket here to potentially win it. 24 seconds. Wengler.
Well, here we go.
And
big
a
steal
by Lamachia. Off the mark, no good. Ball's loose. And jump ball. Nope, they say it goes out of bounds. Yeah, red ball. Yeah, went off of Woodlawn. It's red ball. 15 seconds left. Yeah, what more can you ask for? Long pass by Bass. He throws it down into the corner. It's Chase down there. And out of bounds.
Timeout.
Nope, Castleman gets it, and then timeout is called by New Horizon. Timeout with 14 seconds left. Well, hey, it's really going to come down to whether or not you can really execute on this final offensive set, right?
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to wind up at the free throw line.
It might. It might. If you're going to lob it into Bass, Woodlawn's going to try everything they can to keep her from getting the shot up, which could mean fouling her too. Again, both teams have fouls to give, so the only way you're going to send anybody to the line is if you foul them in the act of shooting, because there's only 2 team fouls on Woodlawn, so you can't foul them for the bonus. Obviously, if you're Woodlawn, you go for the steal here on the inbound. If you can't get the steal, you just have to try to play good heads-up defense to try to prevent them from getting the open look. But obviously, if you're Coach Bash, you're probably going to go into Annalyn inside, although Liv Torrance has had a heck of a game, and she's been a big scorer today for the Lady Crusaders. So a couple of ways that New Horizon could go here on this. Bass will actually be the one triggering it in. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think they're going to Torrance.
They lob it in out here to Wengler, and there's a foul on Williams, but again, they've got fouls to give. That's a third team foul. Down to 12 seconds left. This time, Torrance will take it out. They're double teaming Bass. And the inbound is stolen away. And then stolen back by Castleman. Castleman to Bass. Bass with the turnaround, missed it. 4 seconons left. Woodlawn's got it in the corner, and that might do it. Bass had the shot, but just couldn't get it to go.
We're not shooting yet, so.
Yeah, not shooting yet. That's right. That foul was just the fourth team foul on New Horizon.
But they got to get it inbounds.
Yep, 3 seconds to go. Woodlawn has to get it in.
And they got Bass on the inbounds play. She's hard to see over.
They come into Hockett. Hockett's going to hold it, and she's pushed out of bounds. 7/10 of a second left, and that actually is the fifth foul. And that will be a shooting situation, so
I think that did it.
That could easily do it because Hockett will be at the line, and 7/10 of a second left.
Woodlawn trailed the entire game, seems like.
Well, since early in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But trailed at every quarter stop.
Yeah.
Except the last one.
That's what I meant. But
yeah. Mm-hmm. Hockett is good at the line. Well, Riley Hockett certainly led the comeback here in the fourth quarter. She misses that one, and that's going to be the ball game. What a good contest. 42-40. Woodlawn wins this one in a very spirited game over New Horizon. 42-40 is our final. Woodlawn improves to 22-3 on the season. New Horizon drops to 20-3. 2 of the 3 losses for New Horizon this year were to Woodlawn. Wow, what a basketball game. What more could you ask for? Ron is working on our post-game stats. We'll come back and take a look at those, tell you more about this game, and look forward to some other things coming up. All ahead here on AreaSports.net.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Houghton's Pizza House in McLeansboro has been serving up delicious pizza and sandwiches since 1978. That's over 40 years. It's great food at a great price. You can choose from their specialty pizza such as veggie pizza, taco pizza, supreme pizza, or create your own pizza masterpiece and choose from the toppings that you like. Dick and Lucille and their staff are ready to serve you Tuesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. at Houghton's Pizza House. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Houghton's Pizza House, a Southern Illinois tradition since 1978.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. Kelly Electric in McLeansboro is a name you can trust for all of your heating and cooling needs, whether it be for your home or your business or your farm. Andy Kelly at Kelly Electric has many years of experience and carries many of the top brands to meet your heating and cooling needs. Whether it's a new furnace you need, a central air conditioning system, or one of the new high-efficiency mini-split systems, Andy Kelly at Kelly Electric can handle the job. Call him at 643-2752. Kelly Electric in McLeansboro. When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Wow, what a basketball game here this morning. It had everything as advertised that you could expect or look for, and big comeback for the Woodlawn Lady Warriors as they come from 7 points down there in the fourth quarter to win it 42-40 over New Horizon. Ron Standard, good basketball game.
It was, Randy. That game lived up to its hype. It really did.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it did.
And, you know, like you said earlier on the broadcast, Woodlawn trailing at every quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, they knocked down a 7-point lead down to 2, and New Horizon get it back to 7. And Lady Warriors just kept coming at them. You know, the bucket that got them over the hump for me was that three-pointer by Tierney Henson that tied the game.
Yeah.
That was huge. And they went on to hang on and win the ball game 42-40.
And while both teams had some foul trouble, nobody fouled out.
Right. Nobody fouled out. It's a well-played game and lived up to its hype. For New Horizon, they were led in scoring by Liv Torrance with 16, followed by Anna Lynn Bass with 10. Addison Wangler had 7. Tilly Castleman had 5. And Grayson McDaniel had 2. New Horizon shot 7 out of 13 from the free throw line. For the victorious Lady Warriors of Woodlawn, they were led in scoring by Riley Hockett, who had 22 points. Lexi Shadoan in double figures with 10. Tierney Henson had that big 3 that I mentioned. She finished with 6 points. Hanley Lamakia had a big field goal in the fourth quarter for 2 points. And Libby Williams a field goal for 2 points for a total of 42.
Well, first time they played, it was a 6-point game. It was even closer tonight. 42-40, Woodlawn wins it. Again, New Horizon led 12-11 after the first quarter, 26-19 at half, led by 5, 31-26 after 3 quarters. But Woodlawn comes roaring back and pulls it out, 42-40.
Yeah, these teams leave here, Randy, with combined records of combined records of 42-6.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Good chance that we'll see one or both of them down at the state tournament at Grand Lake College, and we wish both of them the best as they do move on to regional play here in a couple of weeks. Again, Woodlawn will be in Class M. New Horizon will be in Class S. And thanks again to Woodlawn Grade School for opening up the doors and letting us come in here and do this today. We appreciate it. Thanks to both coaches for their assistance in providing information we needed about both rosters and that sort of thing. We appreciate all the cooperation from everybody. It's been fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
A lot of fun. Okay.
And a really good crowd for 11:30 basketball game on Saturday morning.
Absolutely, yeah.